Now after their final off day of the regular season, Yankees back in action at Citi Field for 3 in the Subway Series against the Mets. It's Tanaka versus Matz, Pineda versus Syndergaard, and Sabathia versus Harvey. So you look at the pitchers on the right, and the Yankees facing some very good young Mets pitchers. Meantime, for Tanaka, he starts things off. His last 2 starts have been very good. A lot made, Jack, of the fact that he'll make 2 straight starts on regular rest, but he's been very good on regular rest.
He's been very good. He hasn't done it a lot this year, but he has been very good, Bob. He's got an ERA of around 2.5 on regular rest. For his career, the ERA is under 3 on regular rest. And you know what? We can talk all that we want about regular rest. It's September. There are a few weeks left in the season. You can't be plotting guys and their schedules to try and see what works best for them. Right now, you have to do what works best for the Yankees. And what works best for the Yankees is to have Masahiro Tanaka on the mound at Citi Field against the Mets, against Steven Matz, to give the Yankees, hopefully for their sake, a little bit of momentum as they go forward. Though these games are important to the Mets, they're much more important to the Yankees. The Mets are going to the postseason. They're going to win that division. The Nats aren't going to catch them. The Yankees are still trying to make sure that they go to the postseason. So they go to Tanaka, their ace, to get them started.
But having covered baseball in New York for over 25 years, you know what a Subway Series, and well, both teams are really good in playoff bound or potentially what it means to this town and what it would mean for the Mets to sweep the Yankees, vice versa. I mean, ultimately, you know that once you get past the off day tomorrow, it is the full-on sprint down the stretch.
Oh, I love the storylines. There's no doubt about it. When I saw that these two teams were playing in mid-September when the schedule first came out, if you're a fan of baseball, you hoped that both of these teams would have something to play for when this series rolled around. As it turns out, they both do. And Citi Field is going to be crazy. You're going to have your Mets fans. You're going to have your Yankee fans. You're going to have those dueling chants. But really, both of these teams trying to get as many wins as they can. And I agree with what you said about those Mets pitchers, Bob. The Yankees really have to try and figure out 3 really good pitchers in Matz, Syndergaard, and Harvey. You look at these pitching matchups right now, they obviously favor the Mets. So the Yankees have to do what they can to try and have a positive weekend in Flushing.